Well, what a dramatic year Praggnanandhaa seems to be having when you have to look at 2025, because the latest breaking news that we're about to give you is that Praggnanandhaa has managed to win the Uzbek Chess 2025 in one of the most dramatic tiebreakers that we have ever seen. It was a double round robin even within a tiebreaker system. And because of that, Praggnanandhaa has overcome Nodirbek Abdusattorov, Javokir Sindarov, and ensured that he's won his third title in 2025. It is truly a remarkable moment, and this is the year for Praggnanandhaa and his brilliance when you have to look at the way how he's going about it. If Tata Steel Chess wasn't enough, then one more tournament win that he had after that, and now he has managed to win the Uzbek chess tournament in grand style. And let me tell you why this win is so special and why it underlines Praggnanandhaa's brilliance in this particular year. I mean, look at it. Today, heading into the final round, it was all but certain that Nodirbek Abdusattorov would win. Praggnanandhaa had to beat Nodirbek Abdusattorov. And in the final round, in some sensational chess, he managed to beat Nodirbek Abdusattorov. And because of that, with Javokir Sindarov drawing against Parham Maksudlu, it meant that three guys were tied on 5.5 points each. Now, the three guys, it was a double round robin in the 3 plus 2 blitz tiebreakers. Praggnanandhaa didn't start well, but then as the blitz tiebreakers became far more complicated and far more tougher, Praggnanandhaa showed his A game. He beat Abdusattorov, he beat Sindarov, and when he won his game against Abdusattorov in the second tiebreaker rounds, then Javokir Sindarov and when you look at it, Abdusattorov faced off. At that time, it was Sindarov who managed to win, and because of that, Praggnanandhaa is now crowned the Uzbek chess champion. And truly, it shows his skill in a lot of ways. He was on top ahead of the likes of Jan Nepomniachtchi, Param Maksudlu, Arjun Erigaisi. In fact, Praggnanandhaa ranked off a streak of 4 straight wins in Uzbek chess. And that is why he was in contention until that very point in time. But then afterwards, he had a bit of a slump. He then slipped to third. But finally, he showed his A game when he had to beat Nodirbek Abdusattorov in a huge match, and he delivered on all counts, showing truly indeed why Praggnanandhaa is the best right at this point in time in 2025. Now, when you have to look at this entire situation, I'm just going to read through the entire situation regarding the chess results that have just happened. Okay, looking at all the rounds, you felt that maybe Praggnanandhaa would be very tired as the blitz games went on. But he showed that yes, as the games went on, at two games when you look at it, especially against Sindarov and also against Abdusattorov, he almost looked dead. But blunders by his opponents ensured that he got the win. And if you look at blitz tiebreakers and Praggnanandhaa, it's been a sensational year indeed. I mean, he won Tata Steel Chess after beating Gukesh in the blitz tiebreakers. I mean, Gukesh lost in the final round. Similar thing to what happened with Nodirbek Abdusattorov in Uzbekistan. Now, because of that, Praggnanandhaa capitalized in the tiebreakers and he managed to win in grand style in the 3 plus 2 blitz events. So that is why, looking at the way how this tournament has gone by, Praggnanandhaa is now one of the favorites. Now, why is this win so important for Praggnanandhaa? Because it only shows that in the first half of 2025, when you look at Gukesh, when you look at Arjun Erigaisi, Praggnanandhaa is miles above them. When you look at competitive chess, when you look at classical, when you look at blitz and rapid in particular, Praggnanandhaa, Arjun Erigaisi, and Gukesh. This is the lineup by which I would look at the skill quality of all the. Praggnanandhaa is truly remarkable in that sense. When he beat Nodirbek Abdusattorov in the final game, he has now become India number one. He's now leapfrogged Arjun Erigaisi in the live ratings, and because of that, Pragg is now the new number one. Arjun Erigaisi is second, followed by Gukesh. So, this is a truly remarkable. India number one is Praggnanandhaa. Gukesh is there as the world champion, and Arjun Erigaisi right in there as one of the best in the business that you look at it. So, two intense double round robin tiebreakers later, and having won the final game against the leader, Praggnanandhaa is crowned the Uzbek champion and he thoroughly deserves whatever plaudits are coming his way. Fantastic, fantastic achievement indeed. And Indian chess continues to show why it is strong in certain major events. Yes, they are not up to the mark in freestyle chess, but Praggnanandhaa has shown what a year it's been. 3 titles, Tata Steel right up there, Uzbek Chess also, and other events also which he's won, especially Croatia where he put on a good show. Simply magnificent. I'll take in a couple of comments. Anshuman Swain is saying, what a year this is turning out for Praggnanandhaa. Absolutely. Sanket Joshi, Praggnanandhaa has been a beast in all the formats. What a year this has been for Pragg. But Sanket Joshi, I would say, maybe not so much in freestyle. He did have some goods, but yes, blitz, rapid, classical, it's especially the blitz tiebreakers round. Praggnanandhaa has been simply awesome on those counts in that way. And Rahul Dravid, Vinod is saying favorite to qualify for the candidates if he keeps his form. It'll be Fabiano or Pragg who will be favorite to win the candidates. Indeed, see, Praggnanandhaa is leading the FIDE circuit at this point in time. But he can still make it to the candidates on the back of doing well in the World Cup. Remember, in 2022, when the World Cup happened in Baku, it was Praggnanandhaa who managed to reach the final and ensure that he qualified for the candidates. He was the first to qualify for the candidates. Later on, Vidit went through Grand Swiss, and also looking at it, it was Gukesh who got through the FIDE circuit. Already Caruana is in the candidates because he topped the FIDE circuit of 2024. Now, if Praggnanandhaa does it, if he wins in the World Cup, if he qualifies in the top 3 in the World Cup or leads the FIDE circuit, he will then qualify for the candidates. That is the way we are looking at it. So, yes, he should make it to the candidates. He looks as the favorite. But then remember, maintaining that consistency whole year long in chess is not easy. Already leading in FIDE circuit, Anshuman Swain is saying, yeah, he is. But I would say don't go overboard when you have to look at consistency. Very difficult to maintain it in chess at this point. And Nashley is saying, good news, hope he keeps it up and happy Rath Yatra to all. Jai Jagannath. Jai Jagannath to you also, Nashley. And yes, it is good news. Will tiebreak affect FIDE circuit much? Joy Life is saying, that's a good question. I think no. If you win the tournament, irrespective of how you do well, I think it won't impact the FIDE circuit points. Yes, there may be a slight difference when you have to look at the calculation of it. So that's why I'm going to say it may not impact it that much, but I'll have to check on that. Rahul Dravid, Vinod Singh, Arjun's good, nothing to show in terms of titles last 2 years, no candidate qualification too. He comes into form when all is lost. He needs to step up in pressure crucial times. I think he will step up. He will step up in a big, big way, and that's why. But Pragg is already leading in a big way. Arjun, that's what I'm saying. So yes, congratulations to Praggnanandhaa for ensuring that he's won the Uzbek chess title in the most dramatic way possible. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.